Dude, I can hear myself on the
All right,
stream. Nice.
everyone, welcome back to Distant Star Cares Play Live 2019. It's been a long marathon. It's been a very hectic marathon, but we've made it, folks. It is the end of the marathon. And what better way to end it off with some awesome Castlevania action with my friend, you know him, you love him. It's smartalec0624 in that awesome robe that he's so well known for. My friend, take it away, as only you can.
Dude, thanks, Toko. I noticed because I saw the stream, the music was stopped, and so I was like, oh, is my humming being heard on the stream? And yeah, it totally was. So I'm happy that that happened. All right. But yes, hi everyone. I'm Smart Alec. This is Castlevania. So a couple of things before I begin. First off, if I sound sick, it's because I was sick. I'm mostly healed, but it's still there a little bit. But also, and I said this before, and I'll go ahead and mention it one more time. If the donation total reaches $400 by the time I finish this run, I'm going to play Where's Waldo NES right after this. So if you want to see that and you want to see me squinting really hard trying to find Waldo, then get those donations in. This will be your last opportunity. And plus, the donations will go toward a great cause. So if you haven't donated yet and you want to consider it, then definitely this would be the time to do it. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Last game of the marathon, Castlevania. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. We're off. I probably should have said go, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, Castlevania. So yeah, this is a fairly popular game, especially in the NES era. If you don't know Castlevania, but you know Smash Brothers, you might know that Simon Belmont is playable in Smash Brothers, along with Richter from another Castlevania game. So, I will be the first to say I am not an expert at this game at all. However, I do know a few little things here and there, so I'll explain those as I go. First off, yes, you do walk fairly slowly, and your jumping definitely feels a bit off when you first play this game. But trust me, this game is very good. So if you've never played this before, I'd highly recommend it. Actually, we need $23. Alright, so there is something you can do there called Bat Boost. However, I just realized I didn't grab a stopwatch. So we're going to go down here and get one. I messed that up a bit, that's okay. So the hearts are not health, those are actually your ammo, if you will. So now I have a full whip upgrade. So the first upgrade strengthens your whip, and the second one increases the range of it. And then this will give you invincibility for a brief period. Alright, we've got 10 now. So here's the first boss of the game. It's just a bat. So I use the stopwatch by pressing up and B, and it uses whatever weapon you have. And the stopwatch requires 5 hearts to use. Alright, so that's the first stage of the game. Well, technically that was stage 3, because the stages are a bit strange in this game. However, I like to consider this game as having 6 stages. Also, I forgot this, the cross. We're definitely going to need the cross, at least for this next while. That's weird, he didn't die right there. But yeah, there are a few different weapons in this game. There are a few that are never good, and you do not want them ever. Looking at you, Dagger. But yeah, again, I'm kind of just doing this commentary on the fly. This is a last-minute edition of the marathon, but again, I'm going to do the best I can with it. So that candle right there always has a knife or a dagger, whatever you want. I call it a dagger. It's the same thing. Also, Okay, sometimes a bag will pop out, and if it's a bag, it's just points. Those don't do anything. I'm gonna do a damage boost here. That happens sometimes. Sometimes the game pauses on its own, depending on how you take damage. I don't know, it's a bit strange. But damage boosting is a pretty big technique used in the speedrun of this game. We're gonna duck here, I'm not even gonna chance that. So right there is a 2-shot. So now I can throw 2 crosses and have 2 of them out on the field at once. And the crosses, they come back to you. That's why some people call them the boomerangs instead of the crosses. Now the crosses are not used the entire run, because later on we're going to switch to another weapon which is really good in this game, the holy water. So now I've got a triple shot for the cross. I need to get some hearts though. I have 10. That's a little bit too many, but that's okay. We can throw some away if we need to. So this is Medusa. There we go. Okay, so when you complete a stage, what it's going to do is it's going to count down the rest of your time, and then it's going to count down your hearts. However, if you don't have any hearts, then it doesn't count those at all. So if you finish a stage with no hearts, you're good to go. Oops. Yeah, it's very easy to hold right on the beginning of this stage. I still do it even though I should know the route at this point. My PB in this game, for anybody curious, is 14 minutes and 40 seconds, but I think the world record is 11 minutes and 27 seconds. I think it was just beaten recently. JC had it for a while. I can't remember the name of the person who beat it, but I'm sure it's on speedrun.com if anybody wants to go search it. Alright, sometimes you get a game pause there, but it didn't happen that time. We're going to just play this safe. I don't know if he doesn't jump like he did there, or if he doesn't throw a bone, then you can just jump down there. But again, I wasn't too sure. And plus, it's a marathon run. Let's not waste any time here. Da da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. If you don't sing there, your run is invalid. Gonna skip that, we don't want that. Oops. Okay, I gotta be careful here. As the game progresses, everything does more damage to you, so you need to be mindful of that as you're going, which I haven't been doing the best job at, admittedly. And yeah, that's unfortunate. I actually would have been okay, but I didn't judge that shot correctly. I wasn't sure what that was going to give me. It's been a while since I've died at that particular point. That doesn't matter too much, though, because... Hang on, I'm gonna get rid of this thing. I'll still take hearts, but, also, mashing your attack button, mashing the whip, doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. You have to like time out each attack if you're gonna use it effectively. So the problem with not having the cross anymore is that the Mummy's boss later is gonna be a lot more difficult. It's doable without the crosses, but way more difficult and slower. That he would have dropped invincibility, which actually would not have helped me, but... There is a knife pickup on the candle I just passed there, but it's no good. There's just no point. So what we're going to try to do, at least, because this will still be somewhat effective if we can do it, try to get these mummies to stand next to each other. Or at least hit them both at the same time. I need to get that health. If I... it went away. Dang. Back to square one. No, I'm kidding. Now, if you game over, you have to start that entire... You have to start the entire stage over, essentially. So we're going to try not to do that. But I've got a pretty... I'm pretty decent on lives right now, so... Kill those birds. Dang. These guys are not being nice to me. Dang, man. I just saw the tracker. It looks like we hit that $400 goal. There we go. Come on. Okay, finally, we're going to the next stage. Holy, we got 425. Toko, if there's any donation comments or anything, this is a good time to read them.
Yeah, give me just a second. I believe I know what the donation was.
Okay, let me explain one thing here, and then you can, I'll give it back to you. But at the beginning of this stage, we're going to get the holy water, which is why what happened before doesn't really matter once you get here. This stopwatch doesn't matter. We're going to get the holy water because we're going to need it for this boss fight, and we're going to need it for death in the next stage. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So, Toko, as soon as you got that donation comment or anything, any announcement of any kind, go for it.
All right, so right now I've got 2 donations. I believe one person here at the store is making a third, so I'm going to go ahead and read the ones I got here.
Okay.
Got a $23 donation from GoBlitz. It says, "Go Alec." So
Thanks.
Thank you very much, GoBlitz. Thanks. Also, a $25 donation from Zara that says, "Where's Waldo?" And with that, yes, we are going to see Where's Waldo. So GG, guys.
You know, since we got over 400, I could throw in Great Waldo Search too.
Do it.
That one's only a minute, but I could do it.
Perfect.
All right, so back to the Castlevania run. It's very important that I do not lose this holy water. So that's why I'm going really slow. Because these hunchbacks, that's actually what they're called, they will drop, sometimes they'll drop an axe, and if you get an axe, you're done basically. So I'm going to kill these things because this one drops a 2-shot, and there's some meat on the tile behind the enemy. And then this one will drop a triple shot. So, hang on. Alright, 12 should be fine. So basically I'm just going to stun him in place. And there we go. So yeah, so far a really sloppy Castlevania run, but that's okay. This is what happens when you do sort of a last-minute thing, but that's okay. As long as you guys are enjoying watching me do this, I think that's what matters. Alright, so it's also very important that we keep the holy water throughout this stage. There is a place where I can pick it up again if I were to lose it, but it has to be earlier in the stage. Oops. Okay. Now this skeleton here, okay, he cooperated, so we're fine. Sometimes he is not that nice. If that's... Okay, well I got it, that's fine. Alright, this section can be a bit tough. You can damage boost to the top. I personally don't like that because I like to keep my health. But yeah, if you don't have holy water going to death, have fun. You can do it, but it's tricky. There is health in that one tile on the left side of where it rises up. But I'm already full health, so let's not waste the time. So one holy water will kill these knights, and if I take one hit, it's okay. So I did take one hit there, but that's... Well, as I said, it's fine. So I'm going to wait for that axe to go away. We're just not even going to chance it. Plus, it's in the way anyway. We can't do anything about it. Even if it was out of the way, I probably still would have just taken my time. Because I want to make sure I keep this holy water. I don't want to... I mean, not that this marathon's on a strict schedule or anything, but I also don't want to be here for 3 hours. I have a lot of holy water, but it's better to have more and not need them than the other way around. Okay, I messed that up. That's okay. I forgot that you can't really do that. I tried to throw a holy water on the, or try to, like, throw it while facing down. Can't really do that. So if holy water doesn't deal damage to an enemy, it'll at least keep them in place, which will allow you to hit them. Kind of like in Smash Bros. Ultimate, where even if the holy water doesn't really damage enemies too much, it'll at least keep them in place so you can hit them with a smash attack and annoy anybody who's playing online. I don't know why I keep mentioning Smash right now, but whatever. I think it's really cool that Castlevania got included in Smash. Alright, that's all I'll say about that, though. We are coming up on the death fight, so we're going to avenge Luigi. Because, you know, in the Simon reveal trailer for Smash... I keep bringing up Smash, what's going on? Alright, but here we go. We're gonna fight Death. I gotta make sure the screen locks, otherwise Death will not show up. This is for Luigi. Well, we at least got to the last stage before my PB went by, so that's something. We were at least on the last stage when my PB went by. Alright. So, this is a bit of a new thing for me, but we'll do it anyway. First off, let me get this. Got that. We're gonna grab this stopwatch. Got those. It's very easy to, like, try to jump over the bat and you clip the left side of him. Very common. So if you're learning this game and that happens to you a lot, again, very common. Alright. So, we're going to eventually go toe-to-toe with some hunchbacks, and having the stopwatch makes it so much easier. Oh, he damage boosted me the other way. I don't like any of that, so let's do that. That's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, hang on. Dang! That was close, that was close. Alright, we can do this without the stopwatch, but it's gonna be a bit more difficult. But I've still got time here. We're still okay on time. Even if we're not, it doesn't matter. Alright, so... Okay, I'm at full health already, so I'm not even going to worry about that health down there. He didn't hit me, that's good. Okay, now, let's wait here a bit. That works. Now, if you get hit on the ladder, I forgot to mention this earlier, if you get hit on the ladder, you take the damage and you slow down for a bit, but you don't die. Alright, so... Or you can't fall off, rather. Speaking of dying, we are going to die there to get our health back. If I were to game over to Dracula, I would just spawn right there. So we're going to get across and get both of the whip upgrades, some hearts. Now that last candle over there has the holy water, which is what we're going to need for the second phase. So I'll do what I can here. Dang, I didn't do much. Now, you absolutely need that holy water. You can do the second phase without it, but like I said earlier, have fun. Now, you can only hit Dracula in the head. If you hit him anywhere else, it doesn't do anything, so you've got to hit him in the head. As Thanos said in Infinity War, you should have gone for the head. By the way, if you haven't seen Endgame yet, definitely go see it. It was a really good movie. No spoilers, though, okay? Alright, so... By the way, the way I'm doing this is fairly slow, but it's easy, I'd say, to do. Dang, I said it was easy, and then I missed a hit, but that's okay. I didn't get hit, so that works out okay. Alright, so now we're on the second phase. Gonna throw a holy water, hit him in the head a few times, throw another one, hit him in the head. So as you can see, the holy water stuns him in place, so it's easier for you to hit him in the head. But also he's going to shoot fire right there. Alright, get ready on time. And time. Almost sub 18 from me. At least with my own timer. But yeah, that's Castlevania. Done relatively quickly. $18.05, I'll take it. My personal timer says 18.04, but what does it really matter? It's just 1 second. Well, we met the incentive for Waldo, and I'll throw in Great Waldo Search since we hit over 400. So, yeah.
Alright, so before I help you set up with that one, I did want to go ahead and read a final donation that we received.
Go ahead.
We got as I go back to it. Okay. A $20 donation from Open World Gaming that says,
Ooh.
Awesome people. So thank you very, very much. So with that, unofficially, I know on stream it says 445, but with cash, we are at 455 right now.
Awesome.
All right, so give me just a few moments to update the. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I think we'll do.
do.
Let's do Great Waldo Search first because it's shorter, and then we'll do Where's Waldo after, and then I'm done. So.
Actually, do you want me to time this one or just?
I'd say go ahead and time them. I mean, they're short, but we might as well time them. Why not?
Okay. Let me just do really quick things real quick.
Okay.
And we'll get that set up for you. So
All right.
And you can...
Yeah, I need to do some switching of games here, so.